Howdy, howdy, everyone. Welcome to the Peanut Gallery. Good evening. I am your host, Jade Fang, as always, here with some new friends, some old friends here to talk about webcomics with me. Can we start out with our brand new guest? That's you, man.
Hello. Hello. I am Tater, otherwise known as Tater Potato. And what I do on the internet is pretty much just write and draw a webcomic that I'm making. And I do pretty much nothing else on the internet. And I have zero socials, so you'll never find me.
Oh my god, he's a lurker, people. He's too he's too sneaky. We can't find him anywhere. So tragic. But maybe we can change that, people. We'll use our influencer skills to influence him into making his own social media. All right. How about you? And now let's go with Vexy.
Hi, I'm Vexy or Vex Tried, and I make comics and art on the internet. And I'm the creator of The Werewolf King is a High School Freshman on Webtoon Canvas.
Quick, write it down. Write it down. And where can we find you, Vexy?
You can find me just about anywhere. I'm usually on just Instagram, TikTok, or whatever else under Vex Tried with two D's. So it's just Vex Tried.
Oh, you heard it here first. First, folks, Vex tried on almost everything. Now, last one.
Hi, I'm Luli or Lulipop. I am the author of the webcomic, The Little Red Huntress, and also our Unextraordinary Lives. You can find me on basically on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all under the username Lulipop_arts.
That's great. And that's our lineup, people. So, the contest is over, but comics have not been stopping have stopped being made, and and as long as comics are made, we will be here to read them out loud and have opinions about them. Isn't that right, people?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes.
Nothing can stop our opinions, and
As long as they exist, opinions will be had.
yeah,
Sorry.
exactly. So we have this nice little lineup in all these comics that have been submitted by all these interesting and hopeful comic creators, and we've picked out some here to read to you because maybe it'll interest you as well. Let's start with our newest host here. About you, Tater. Which one did you pick for us to read?
Coming off the list that I gave, if I remember, uh, Portal to Another World and God Has Spite was the ones I picked on.
Yeah, but you can only pick one. We're not reading. We don't have that much time, guy,
No,
man.
you can decide. You can decide on one. It's fine.
But the whole reason is for you to choose one.
I
Well,
gotta
I'm
You
pick.
can't.
indecisive, so pick out of the two.
Then
I'm
do it.
indecisive.
How are you in the? My gosh. All right. How
All
about
right,
this?
rock, paper, scissors.
All right. Say odd or even.
Oh, good, good,
Even.
huh?
Even. All right. So you're going with God has bite.
Let's go. I love that one.
Then why didn't you just pick it? All right. Tell me the reason why you picked it. What interests you on this comic?
Honestly, it just looked pretty interesting. Plus, with the cover and just the name sounded interesting overall. That's pretty much it.
So you were interested in the cover art and the name
Yeah, I like the art style.
and the art style. Heard it here first, people. For you
I
to
like the
attract
pointy
readers.
nose.
What do you want to say?
I just say I like the pointy nose on the guy.
Oh yeah, the pony nose is funny. As you can see, this is what you need to attract readers. You need a pointy nose, some
Pointy
good
nose.
art, and an interesting name.
This is like really random. But I like how I like that the cover like goes really well with how like on the background of it it's like a red and then the cover's green. I think that just looks really nice.
That's called good
Yeah,
color
no,
matching.
Yes, love good color matching.
All right, people. So,
not looking at
Tater,
the thriller was real.
since this is your first time, you may not know this, but we here at Peanut Gallery worked under the jurisdiction of whoever smelt it dealt it. So, because you chose this comic, you're gonna have to read the the synopsis of it, and you're going to be the protag in our little story here.
Alright, just let me go full screen on this real quick.
Go ahead. The floor
So
is
the
yours.
so the small description, right?
Yep.
Alright. For mature audiences only. Updates happen every Tuesday,
Oh,
9 a.m. EST. Larry's a grown man with a lot of problems. Life is hard, but he has these secrets. He's a magical boy with the voice of God guiding him. He has to prepare for a dimensional merge that'll wipe out all of humanity. As long as he collects energy fragments to enhance his magic, it'll be fine. However, other magical boys want the fragments for themselves.
Oh, he has the power of God and anime in his side.
Wow.
All right, so we're reading the first three chapters because this one's a pretty big one. So Tater, get your magical voice. I mean, magical boy voice on because we are going in live on this one.
Wait,
we're
are we
diving right
voicing this?
in.
Oh yeah, we are,
Yeah,
and specifically you are.
Oh nah. I didn't sign up for
yeah,
this.
Yeah,
that's what you signed up for.
you should have read. You should have read. The small text in the fine print.
Yeah,
No.
The terms and conditions.
like the legalese.
All right. I'll be
Alright.
the narrator though to help you out. In this realm, there are mindless monsters and demons. And they have to be put out and demons they have to be put out of commission. They're ugly and
And
have a thirst for mayhem. But I'm the hero. Go ahead.
That all you got?
My job is to come My job is to come to this realm and kill as many as possible.
Hey God, wanna bet that I'll take these baddies on 5 minutes?
I don't need that to bet that, dear Larry. They're plenty strong. I believe you've shown amazing growth since you started, Angel.
Ew, I hate when God gets on me. Gross, not putting that in my mouth. They're below me.
I believe I've told you that it's edible. Oh,
I can't believe how easy tonight is. I just beat my record of 100 a night.
I wouldn't jinx it, dear.
Hey God, can't there be a challenge for me?
A challenge?
Yeah, tonight's been so boring. I thought being a magical boy would make things interesting.
You've gotten cockier, it seems.
Well, it makes sense. This is a piece of.
Whack!
Ugh.
Crash. Larry, are you okay? You must get up.
Ugh. You think you can outlast me? Come on. Come and get some.
Twack! Thong! Larry, there is only 1 hour left. Are you too injured? Perhaps you should focus on smaller hordes instead.
This ain't nothing. I can kill that beast. Smaller ones are too easy. I gotta break my record of 100 kills a night. So let me keep going. Normal tactics won't work, so let's use our special.
Misfit me? Dominus.
Oh, I'm supposed to say that?
Probably.
Okay, uh, and that breaks my record. This is this is what I live for. Every time it ends, I feel my heart break into a million pieces. I wish I could stay here forever. I wish I could stay courageous and strong.
Beep, 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 beep. Bang, 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 bang. How about uh Lulipop? How you be this person?
Sure. Larry, I know you're there, you jackass. You're behind in your rent, you damn snake. Oh my gosh. This is not a charity.
Can you
L-
please shut your mouth? I put the check on your desk yesterday, you blind hag. I'm subjected to this nonsense since I moved in. Life's always been against me. Why did my adventures have to end? Why must I stand amongst the rest when I do so much? At 25 years of age, I became a magical boy. It's something I was blessed with by God. It's something I've deserved. It's an honor for someone like me to protect humanity. When I was at rock bottom, God saved me. I fight every night in the realm to keep monsters away from my world. The realm is called Abaddon, and my name is Autruge. Did I say that correctly?
Probably.
And I'm the hero of this story. It's what my purpose is. I'm going to work now, God.
I got the cake on this guy. He just. Hey, this is the sole purpose of Larry. Together, we'll make the Earth a better place.
The news said it'd be raining. So could you maybe make it sunny instead?
I cannot use my powers for your own will.
I know, but I forgot to buy an umbrella.
My powers are limited.
Somehow I doubt that. My job isn't one. My job isn't one I'm terribly fond of. I'm going to clean the back room before we open.
This will be you, Vexy.
Hold it, Larry. You're out of uniform. Flashy bow ties are against the rules. What happened to the black one I gave you?
Nice sound effect.
Sorry, but I can't take this off. And don't put your hands on me.
Fine, wear what you want, but that's your second strike.
The bow is how I can transform and summon my sword. It's the source of my magic, so I have to keep it on me.
Larry, you made a scene.
I know, but I had a rough morning, so
Rough mornings are not an excuse for cruelty.
sorry. I just freaked out.
Well, it makes me happy. You care about your real job so much. You're an ideal soldier.
God is who blessed me with these powers. The role is my hope in life. I hate my apartment, this serving and bartending gig, all of it. I'm suffocated. I'm trapped in this mediocre life. I don't matter here at all. We don't have that, sir. My boss could replace me if he wanted. My parents replaced me. My life was replaced with this boring one.
Let me speak to your manager. That was-
Is that so me? Or
this is probably still you.
the
Oh,
magical void job I've taken is the one good thing in my life. It's all I have. It's all I am. Without it, who would I be?
frickin' drama queen over here.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh, I thought today would never end. I wasn't made to work.
You pushed hard. You pushed hard today, Larry. Are you sure you should be eating that?
I'm hungry.
Yes, but that's your fifth time buying takeout this week.
I'm pretty sure you blessed the place I bought this from.
You're active when you fight, so you should consider eating more vegetables.
Yeah, I know, they're more expensive though.
Perhaps you should buy them frozen in bulk.
Thanks, I'll probably go shopping there this week.
Ring, ring,
Ring, ring,
ring, ring, ring.
ring. Ah, that gave me a heart attack.
Should I provide you healing? Tell me what you are experiencing.
No, I meant I just panicked. Usually it's my mom calling. I don't pick up unless it's from my contacts.
Perhaps it was from a friend or a coworker.
I don't want to risk picking it up and getting an earful.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I know, but I really don't want to risk it. She changes her number so often to call. It's scary. Wish she could have been. She could have seen the kindness in her heart to at least mail me some money.
You are remembered by your family. Do not forget that, Larry.
What? God sometimes say the strangest things. Man, my legs hurt. Jumping from buildings sure does take a toll.
You have gotten stronger, though, through the battles.
I know, but I'm still sore. Is it fine if I just take tonight off? Work was rough, and I'm really tired from being beaten up by demons last time.
Larry, if you are not fit to commit to this, I can search for someone else to take your role.
What? No!
But you said you were tired.
Yeah, but I'm just asking for a break.
One break leads to another, and then it's an excuse to quit. Are you going to commit to being a magical boy?
Of course, just let me go easy tonight.
You have to give it your all. This is bigger than the two of us.
Bigger? What do you mean?
What I mean is, you've passed the practice stage of your duties. Arch Rogue, your new task is simple. Become the strongest human on Earth to prepare for the apocalypse. Abandon the realm you fight in. Abandon the bound you fight will merge with the Abaddon. The realm you fight in will merge with the human world, and monsters will cause mass extinction. My dear Larry, you must become the savior. God has spite. I would say if I don't know if I could manage, having someone like that on my ear all the time.
I don't think that that's God, in my opinion. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
It's probably, I mean, it depends what God you're talking about, as he already shows that he's not
Okay,
omniscient. So it can't be like the
well,
Judaic God. Probably one of those other ones,
or
like
lesser
those.
ones.
Maybe it's like one of those Japanese ones, the commies.
Now, what? Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. Like what the?
So we continue, or
Yeah, we continue.
now would you look at that? I thought it would be packed since you wanted me to come here so badly.
A duty of you, a duty of yours is to slay every monster you see, even if there are only a few. Missing too many days will cause an influx.
It's a good thing my day off started at midnight. Miss, I don't know how to say that.
No, well, give it your best shot.
I don't know either.
Mr. Me Dominus.
I think close enough.
Yeah, see? Like some Sailor Moon like sounds.
You-
Archruz is here to clean this place up.
a good night for battle. Now go. Leap slash slash.
Whew, finally, I'm all tucked out.
You did well today, Angel.
Thanks, I know.
Let's talk now. Do you remember what I told you earlier?
About me being some sort of savior? Yeah, kind of, to forget the bombshell. He told me about the end of the world, me being a savior. I know that my job is important, but
Like I have said, this is so much bigger than the two of us.
you said there was going to be a merge?
Let me explain what I meant, Larry. This is your human world, and this world Abaddon. In this world Abaddon, these worlds are the two sides of the same coin. However, Abaddon is out of my reach, so I cannot control it. A merge between the two is inevitable. and it approaches fast. Once the merge is complete, all monsters will be released into your world and will kill everything in sight. You kill them now, to lessen their numbers, but they always multiply. And those you don't encounter exist in other realms or lie dormant.
That's all I can do? Just listen to numbers by a few? That's bull, I can't swear.
For now, that is all you can do. However, I have a secret. You are who I chose to protect and save humanity once that merge comes. You will be the guard of your whole world, but you must prove that you deserve the job to me. You must prove that you are strong and capable enough to fight for humanity. Once you prove your worth to me, you and I will be together, and you will save the world.
Then how can I do that? Tell me.
Right now, you are at a base level of magic, the weakest. You are at your weakest, but it can be enhanced. Your bow is a gift from me, being the source of all your magical essence. It can become stronger by certain objects that are scattered around Abaddon.
And you're only telling me now?
Quiet now, I'm in the middle of my monologue. They are known as energy fragments. If you can collect them all, your magic will be godlike, and you will be who I choose as my chosen soldier. You understand?
Of course I understand. I would do anything to become God's chosen one. I'll just get the energy fragments and stop the merge. I'll be a hero.
Very good, my little princess. I knew you would be up for the job, my little beloved.
You know, even though you're on a completely different plane of existence, I really consider you my best friend.
The feeling is mutual, Larry. I love you very much.
Thanks. After this, I'll get to searching for those fragments.
Yeah, go searching for it, you bad boy.
Trying so hard to hold it in. The voice you're doing sounds so much like Roswell from ReZero.
Oh, I love that guy.
See, you have some competition, Arch Navy. Be wary.
Oh no, there's a blue one.
There's a blue one.
Oh no, it's another magical boy.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I forgot to grab some.
You
So
you
can
go over
someone
there.
cover for me?
Well, we will wait for you, and we will also. No, while we're waiting, I gotta say, I
No,
find
you
that
can't escape.
what
I
I,
just said you can't escape.
you can't. You mean he can't escape. He'll
Loki,
have to be
I'll,
like
back.
it's
Loki,
fine.
if
I
some
don't want to keep you all waiting. Just let's continue.
All right, this is the last one, and then while we're doing discussions, you can like go grab a little bit of water.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So how exactly do I find those things that make my magic stronger?
Like I have stated, they are scattered all over big this big old planet. There should be one in each realm.
So you're saying there's other realms beside this one? This is getting way more interesting.
Yes, but
I say we search the place with the closest to this realm.
there would be to the east, but
I'm so pumped for this. Let's get going so we can.
Larry, wait. I tried to warn you. Larry, why are you staring at those cans.
I'm trying to figure out which one I should buy. One is bigger, but it's 10 cents more. The other one's cheaper, but it's smaller, and has added salt.
Do you care about your salt consumption?
No, but what if it tastes bad because it's cheaper and has more salt?
Humans have grown to be so complicated since I last visited.
Ah, you know help! Fine, I'll get the big one. I'm home.
Welcome home, dear.
Huh?
Hmm.
Huh?
Who is this? Laureate Matthew. I almost read this anime. Huh? Larry, why did you throw it away?
Is it obvious? My dad sent it, and you know I'm not on good terms with him or my mom.
Why not read it? You will not know the contents that was inside that package. If you
Why
throw it
should I? It's
away.
probably just. Why should I? It's probably just a letter of them telling me how much they wish I wasn't born. I made the mistake of reading a letter from them once. I'm not going to do that again.
But what if it was important?
Then they can come here. They know my address, but they can't even face me.
Come here. Do you not miss them?
Nah, bro. They looked down on me since I was born, and when I left, they didn't even come after me.
That's understandable. You were left to fend all by your lonesome self after all. The only way you survived on these big, dirty streets was because of my will.
Then you gave me your magic. So joke's on them. I'm not the failure for son they thought they had. They'll be sorry once I save the world. I'm not a loser like my dad says I am.
Speaking of saving the world, your plan is to go to the East Realm. But remember, the energy fragments are very tricky to get your little hands on.
How so?
Hordes of big monsters tend to gravitate towards them. The, and I cannot track their exact location.
Bummer. How can you tell? How can I be sure I'll be able to find one?
Usually they reside inside of the buildings of the great importance. There are at the least 5 of them. It would not be easy to get them or to even keep them once you've obtained one.
Sounds like a challenge. I think this makes it even more fun. Now this. This is what I'm talking about. I can't believe how big Abaddon is. I just thought my realm was just it.
Abaddon stretches far and wide as your world, little angel.
No kidding. This place is so fancy. It's like a big museum. See what I mean? My realm doesn't have this stuff at all. I'm getting jealous. It's so big here. Mine feels so cramped.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Slash. Ching. Oh no, he regenerates. Oh no, never mind.
Oh, that's worse.
That's worse. His innards fight back. Slither, slither. Swing. Shing. Oh no, I saw this in an anime.
Okay, I think we should stop here.
I've seen enough anime to know where this is going.
Larry, what are you doing? We're not supposed to do that till season 9. Fight back. Hurry up, you're missing your chance. Do you not want to fail? You do not want to fail me, do you? Get up and fight for your life. I swear, I thought they were gonna spread his legs
no.
right here.
Oh no, oh no.
Boom. Splurt. And we will end it here. And now we will have our thoughts and we'll let Tater go grab himself some water.
Alright, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right, well,
Okay, we're
we wait for
timer.
what?
We're
Set
setting
the
a timer.
timer.
If you're not back till then, you get destroyed.
All right, before we start, let me address the chat here because we have a few people that joined our little funny little reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was the first comic.
Is this on Twitch or?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Oh, I was like, I didn't know it was on YouTube as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've a few streams ago I figured out how to make the YouTube stream and the Twitch stream
Yay!
simultaneously.
That's pretty cool.
I love that. Oh, I can.
Oh, you
What do
didn't
you?
know? We didn't know we had a YouTube channel?
I know there's a YouTube channel. That's cool. What? Okay, why is it glitching out on me?
Yeah, yeah,
I have
YouTube.
returned.
And he is, and he's back.
So what did I miss?
Oh.
You,
Is this the first comic of the night? It is the first comic of the night.
yep. And all right, this time we usually start talking about the story, but this time I want to start talking about the art. I was laughing inside the entire time looking at the art
It's so silly.
because the guy just looks so girly and he's doing like the girl pose, like having his hip out. He has breasticles. He must have padding.
I think that's just. I think it's just a case of like drawing it. Because I'll be honest, when I was in like 15, I couldn't draw guys' chests right, and there are several drawings where it's like you can't really tell if they have like if there's like it's supposed to be pecs, but it does not look like pecs.
I know, but I know it's supposed. It
And
may
I-
be. It may be
And I'm wondering
the
if this is
artist
the
doesn't
same
know,
thing,
but
it
no, it may be that the artist at this point in their time did not know how to draw pegs. But in my heart, in my soul, this guy has padding, and he just owns
To be
it.
Sure, when you look at like the cover, I feel like the cover art looks a lot more cleaner now. So I feel like I don't know how long
They
ago
probably-
this
No,
episodes came out, but
like
there's been improvement.
a big thing about this, since this is a comic that has been going on for a while, the artist probably evolved in the later chapters, but
What did he
I-
evolve into? What's his new name?
You can always take a pic.
you can always take a. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm just saying it's funny. It made me laugh and smile while I was reading it, and the girly poses. I thought it was so funny. It's like he's brushing his teeth and his just hips are just sticking out like the most that it can, and it was like ha. He was doing like that pose where you're like you're sitting completely up straight and your chest is out that you see in some animes.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was so funny, and the stylized was not that
I
bad
had a
as
really
well.
hard
2
time
years.
with a straight face.
What?
This comic's been
I
going on
just
for
said-
2 years so far.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's actually crazy. 2 years on a comic.
No, no, but that's dedication right there. So good job for the creator. So anyway, I'm just saying that as a good thing. I'm not saying it's bad because I thought it was very funny. Also, I think the creator did a spectacular job attempting to draw like a whole bunch of varying different monsters. Like you could see, like they got into the place like, oh no, I don't know how to do this thing, so I'm gonna learn while I'm doing it. So good job on that.
I liked how he drew or how they drew the tentacle monster.
The tentacle monster. Yeah, it was very creative. Let's see. Yep.
It's also changed. Yeah.
I thought the tentacle monster was very creative as well. The magical transformation was also very funny. Because I always think it was a magical boy. The magical transformation is usually akin to magical girls. But magical
Mhm.
boy, doing just the twist on that is very funny. This comic could be I think this comic could I don't know about you guys, but could be in the comedy section as well, like a little bit, because it did make me laugh a little
Yeah.
bit
I like
in the
the
middle there.
dynamic between like the main character and God. So it's like very fun to read. So enjoyable.
It made me think of Magical Girl Ore.
It reminds me of a certain show.
Which show is that?
I'm not gonna say it.
Sure.
Is it
If
inappropriate?
Oh,
you
now
know,
I want to know.
if you know anime, then you know.
I don't want to guess.
Yeah, the only thing I could think of was Magical Girl Ore, but
Yeah, I'll text it privately to you then. Like, no need to say it
I
out
mean, if
loud
you want,
where
you
it'll
can
be
put it on
published on
the.
okay,
YouTube.
okay.
You can put it in the
You don't
group,
want
the group chat. We'll just read
you
it.
don't want to get the stream demoted and kicked off YouTube.
I
Yes.
say like this is.
Oh, is it one
Oh,
of the
okay,
naughty
okay, okay.
animes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a few out there I could say. Probably.
Probably I don't
Yeah.
watch
So anyway,
that side of
I think that's all I can say about the art. Do you guys want to say anything about it as well?
It
I
reminds
do.
me of a very specific artist that I don't know if any of you guys know, but like Vizzy Pop. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
not in a bad way though. I know some people like say
No,
that
yeah.
really demeaning, but like I don't mind her art.
I
And
think
it's
we're
like
all.
it's sharp
I,
shapes, like bodies. It's really like it has like a super fun vibe to it that reminds me of her art, where it's how like it's bouncy and stuff, kind of.
no, I can
Yeah.
I can
I get
see
what you
that a
mean.
little bit. Yeah, I can
No,
see
I don't
like
mean that in like a bad way.
I'm not saying it as a bad way, but I can see like maybe they had like the same inspiration when they were making their art style.
Yeah,
I can see like the
yeah.
really thin body with the big head.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Also, I gotta say, as I've said it on countless comics before, this artist did not use any 3D assets. Good on him, getting that experience of drawing backgrounds. So great job.
Uh, can I say my
Yeah, I know
opinion on the art?
backgrounds are
Or
pain, so oh yeah.
Backgrounds are pains, but
uh,
they are pain that we must how do you say persevere, get over,
A
complete.
pain we must learn to love.
I wouldn't say love. I said like get it
Live with
done.
Become a
Get
masochist
it
for your
done.
art.
uh,
We
what I want
so anyway, that's
what I want to wait,
Go ahead,
you go
Tater.
first. No, no,
do you guys want to say anything
no.
more about the art? Because then I want to move to the story aspects of it.
Mhm.
Well, in my opinion about the art, I would just say that the main character's like magical boy costume. I think the center part of it is like there's not enough going on there. It's like almost everything's happening on the upper body. I would have liked it if like it had a bit more, if you get what I mean.
If it had like more details in in the center and middle and legs or something, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I can understand it, but I can also
Yeah.
understand that comics you usually have to draw these like 100 times, so you can't put too
Mhm.
much detail into it.
Yeah.
Or maybe they could have given us some boots or some high heel boots or something.
Yeah,
Maybe
that would have been nice.
maybe one of those like pointy, the pointy boots with like bells in the end or
Yeah.
something.
That might be a little too far.
Yeah, probably. But I can see it. But I can also understand the the author wanting to simplify a little bit to kind of speed this process up. Oh yeah, you guys reminded talking about the art. You guys reminded me. One thing that kind of disappointed me a little bit is when we had the close up of the main character in the. I think it was in the first thing, like when you saw him like talking with. Was either in the first or the second page. It had talking to his
Mm-hmm.
landlord. It showed him he had like a little mustache, like a little, and then it showed up and then it just disappeared, and it like disappointed me because I thought he was gonna have a mustache from there on out. Because imagine him in like
I guess
his
the implication was you shaved it, I guess.
yeah, like imagine the guy in like his magical boy outfit with like a stubble and a
That'd
mustache. It would
be
have been
pretty good.
it would have been hilarious. Other than that,
I really like
awesome.
the idea of like just a really scruffy looking guy who's like a magical boy, just smoking like a cigarette.
That would have been great.
That would actually be so peak. I would have like subscribed to that immediately.
All right, now that's what we think about the art. Now for story beats. Now, surprisingly, I actually thought that the story was actually done in a very good pacing. Maybe the God characters spoke a little bit too much as like a. It sounded like the guy was like sometimes it just felt like the main characters was just talking to the narrator because the voice was just there at
It
all
kind of is
times.
what it was.
No, it was a little bit, but I think there was some there were some things that like the God voice did not really need to comment on. But I guess it was supposed to show like that they're talking to each other all the time. Like they're like this. They're like just peas in the pod. What about you guys? What do you guys think of the story?
I
Uh,
think it definitely might have started to overdo it a little bit with the two characters talking to each other like constantly because it almost started to feel like when you're like with two people and they start having a conversation with each other and you're just there. So it starts to like overstay its welcome a little bit. But otherwise, no, it's always fun to just have like basically a guy who's talking to himself in his own head, which is kind of how it's playing out, despite it being another character,
But I no,
because you never
but
see the other
I
character.
think it's because the author wanted to like depict this god as like a possessive lover that's always talking to you instead of like the god
That's what
figure that like talks to
I
you sometimes that just talks to you when he needs to. It's like this is what you will
Oh yeah,
do now.
probably.
God reveal when? Like, who is this guy?
Who's this? It's like instead of the god that's like Lulipop, I have summoned you for a great task. He's just like waking up in the morning. He's like,
Oh,
eggs and bacon again. You know how that will do for your health.
It's upsetting.
Like, geez, privacy much? So no, I thought I think that's why like the god figure talks a lot, but I think it could have been toned down a little bit and still like portrayed
yeah,
that
that's all I
aspect of
meant.
him. But other than that, I actually think the story beats were actually well done. Like they were able to introduce like the story, the point of interest in the story very well. Saying the world's going to be destroyed and you have to find all these fragments and fuse it with your essence. I do think it would be funnier if there were more innuendos done by the God figure. It would have made the story so much funnier to read. But I don't think that's the purpose of the God figure to be funny. But in my heart, in my soul, the God figure is doing innuendos nonstop, and the main character is not picking up on it at all. Like he's just like, we're best of friends. He's like, yes, you're my little friend here. doing all the
You know,
throwing
reading
his
that
voice the
comic.
most way.
Reading that comic and also hearing in like Jade Fang's voice in it, I felt super uncomfortable reading the whole thing. I felt
Seriously, the
I
voice you
felt
were
like
doing sounded like Roswell, and I was like, I'm curling inside of myself.
like y- you somehow able to depict it as if there is I don't know, like a 40-year-old man like on my shoulder, hand on my shoulder, and they're whispering into my ear.
Please don't, I'm dying over here.
And it did help with like you were adding extra bits there. That's why
I
my
wonder
voice was getting so
if
shaky.
the artist is just like watching this right now, going, "Oh my god, what did they do?
Like we just butchered his
For real.
story.
Why is he
They just look
zesty?"
at their story and they're like, man, I should put my thing in comedy.
It's like, oh
Who
God,
has
what have you guys
Also-
done?
Sometimes.
So Taylor, I'm sorry I put you on the spot there, but that is so funny.
It's fine.
All right, so we talked about the art, we talked about the story. Now we will say recommendations. Would you guys continue? Would you guys interest in continuing the story, like on your
Yes.
own time?
I am. I
Mhm.
think I'm kind of interested. Like the first 3 episodes just kind of get me hooked a bit.
Yeah, and I also thought it was interesting. So guys, go.
Yeah.
You know, God Has Spite is a good story, and you should read it. It has a good adventures.
Yeah.
Has a God figure that talks to you at all times, and may not have sexual innuendos in his voice.
Magical boys.
All right, so
Maybe you
now
should just do a whole comic dub reading of it.
just be like,
I'm not doing that.
Tater here is already needing an adult. It's like, hello, Child Protective Services.
Hello, please help.
Please help, I need an adult. All right, let's continue on. Now, Vexy, which
All
comic
right.
did you choose for us?
Okay, so I chose In Another World with My Gun because and this is maybe not the most amazing reason, but I saw that there's a category on Webtoon called webcomics, and the only thing I was thinking of is why do we have a category called webcomics?
Oh, so
That's a
you
good question.
chose the In Another World In Another World with a Gun. That is
Also,
actually one of the very few comics that was submitted to us from Global Comics, so we'll have to change websites a little bit.
Oh.
right. I didn't even know that you were taking submissions from other like websites. I didn't know that. That's
I mean, I have done submissions. I have said I can get webcomics from anywhere.
yeah. Well, I'm definitely like going
But-
to a few different platforms, so it's always cool to see other people using
But for
different
some
platforms.
reason, like we just get webtoons, so we just mostly stay over here.
Well, Webtoon's the most popular one, but a lot of people have been migrating, so
Mm-hmm.
that's why it looks kind of different than like the other ones because it's from a different website.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been thinking about posting to Global Comics.
I got invited
like
to post
super
on
cool.
this website called Comcraft.
Oh, I think I did too.
Except there's
I
no
got a
comic to
message.
post.
Did I spell it right? Let me look it up. Look over here.
It's like, how am I gonna
Oh.
post the comic if there is no comic yet? There's like there's like 5 pages.
I mean, 5 pages is the comic. It's just not a complete
Yeah,
one.
but like, do you really want to read 5 panels of like a fantasy? Yeah.
Yeah.
In Another World with
What was that about
My
webcomics thing?
Gun.
I guess
It could be web comics on there. It could just be like how they run like the interface on that app, like on that website.
All right, here we are
Let
in
me get
another
there.
world with my gun. Now
Is this
this
my
Yay!
time,
Can I just say, if the gun speaks, I call dibs on it.
That's not fair.
What if the gun's the main character?
well, yeah, if the gun's not the main character, then you can have dibs. But if it is,
Well,
then
I
it's
get to
then
be
in
the
then it's
another
gun.
world.
priority
My
for Vexy, since she's the one that chose it.
Okay,
I'm the one
okay,
who-
fair enough.
You don't
All
get to be
right,
the gun. The
in
gun.
another world with my gun.
All right. Gotta zoom in a bit because I'm trying to see.
There,
Okay, is this the next page?
can you guys see it?
Okay, that's better.
Her shoes
Okay.
be sparkling.
All right. So can I start?
Wait, before we start, let me address chat. Since it looks like we have
Yeah.
a new person from Twitch. Hey there, Evan. We are reading In Another World with My Gun right now. Hope you have a fun time. We're listening to our funny voices. You just missed a wild read since this is our our second comic for the night.
All right.
So make sure to check that one out later. All right. Since I think this is a wait, let me go back a little bit to check if there is
You guys want to stop?
a synopsis or something. Oh, there's not, huh? Oh
Yeah.
well, let's start then.
Okay. Well, we're just going into this blind. All right.
We're going in blind.
Going in blind. I
All
think
right. May I
all
start?
right, Vexy, take it away.
I'm just gonna do music. Flick on me, stick on me, and the kicks on fleek. Sticky weed in the spleef, smoking on a Z.
Ooh, so this is a big boy comic.
Oh,
Oh,
Um.
All right, Vexy, give us our good old pro tag voice.
Okay.
Wait, I'll be the phone then. What's up? What's good, Sean? You up? Me and Mercedes are outside.
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's get it. 420, 420, 420.
Yo, I'm baited.
Ah, started without us. I see how it is.
No, bro, I'm like fading away. It knows.
that's actually the most peak opening I've ever seen.
I
that's
try to
crazy.
do my big boy voice.
That's an amazing way to isekai.
Yeah. You know what you know what that isekai reminded me of? I remember it reminded me of like this really old video called My Ass is Bleeding.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
What?
it's a very niche part of YouTube from like 15 years ago. Where there was a video that was like my ass is bleeding and people are just like, "Yay!" And then the guy's like, "Guys, my ass is bleeding. Yay!" Then just like a puddle of blood and it's like, "For the love of God, someone help
What
me."
the hell?
You guys are too young for this.
Yeah, I don't know how we got here.
Yeah. All right,
I'm
let's keep
scared.
going. Let's keep going.
Hey, I'm outside. Was the sky always this blue? I can't be that high. I only smoked one this morning. Shit, I need to call Kev back, but this doesn't look like Chicago anymore. On G. Yep, no signal. I'm either dreaming or this is a video game. Is it a game? If it is a game, I should check my inventory real quick.
Oh my
Uh,
God, he's in Resident Evil.
Good inventory.
His inventory right here.
Ah, my mouth is dry like Muffex. This place look medieval for real. Yo, why is there nobody here? It looks real, smells real, doesn't look old or anything, and that hunger feels real too. I don't need too much. Hope this covers it. Still feel kinda bad though.
Man, he
Is that
feels kind of bad. He
$100?
just slipped 100. The guy
To be
must
fair, this
the
place might like the currency might not be the same. So like
Now, what if it's
the
just worth
guy
less?
must be high. You must be still
we'll
high
just
to
give
just
him
get.
some toilet paper then.
Ah!
Yo, what the Nah, I can't just leave like that. Done with your side
No,
already, Kafa?
I
Too
think.
bad. This one is. Oh,
How about this one be Tater? How about you be this guy?
Okay, he probably only has one line, so he gets shot anyway. So
Yeah.
done with your side already, Kafa? Too bad. This one is mine.
Blam! 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 Blam!
I'm not seeing this right now. This is a dream.
That hurt, huh? You're not Kafa? Kind of wand? What kind of wand is that?
The fuck you kind.
I servant scum. You're with Kafa, aren't you? I knew he was up to something, but he sent a weakling to do the job.
Ah!
How much did he pay you?
Vexy.
Oh, I was waiting for him to read on that side. I gotta get the F out of this, or I'm lunching, or I'm lunch on G. Ice Craven, Kafa, what the fuck is he on? Shit, I can't get loose.
Remember,
That
remember, Vexy. This
that
is a
woman.
Western comic, so it's from left to right.
Oh yeah. My bad. That woman, the bread she made was delicious, but you killed her. Why?
Oh, what does that matter? The strong eat the weak. I was hungry, and she was here. Simple.
Poof. Bing. Crack. Boom.
Eat that, Goofy.
Mm. Is he gonna take his money back?
Wait,
You should have taken his money back. Oh, he put
money.
more. He put like another 200. Because you know, Ghost needs money to like go to the afterlife.
Thanks, that's really nice.
A menacing new face appears. Is he a friend or a foe? Was it you who be causing that blast there, boy? End of chapter 1. Alright, we'll read. I guess we'll read 2 more chapters, as these are pretty short. Sean's gun, the 9mm. Sunny's orb. Well, if you guys want to read it, you can read it. I'd rather be a surprise. Follow Chicago, USA native Sean and his journey to survive the magical fantasy world of Angladia, where mysterious creatures and shadowy cults threaten to destroy the long-standing era of peace. Armed with nothing but the clothes on his back and the items in his pockets, Sean must figure out how he can return home if he can.
Hmm.
Oh, is that all we can read? Oh, start reading next release. There we go. Ah,
Yeah, just
they're
hit not
gonna
now.
not
Not
What
now.
was Invincible? Let's read Invincible.
Oh, okay.
In another world with my gun. Well, boy. Well, boy. Tell me what happened. Sammy was supposed to be on that side, but here you are. Explain.
Sounds like dude is bro. Sounds like dude is with bro upstairs. If he is, that's op.
That's OP.
And with op, it's on site. It.
Oh,
Huh?
op. Yeah, op. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't know this jargon of that he speaks in.
It's like slang. And with Op, it's on site. On G, I'm not getting eaten by these goofies.
Like, what? It'd be funny if he has telepathy and he's like, I can't understand what he's thinking.
That would be amazing.
No, it's like very specific slang.
Here we
It's
go.
like 10. It's like. Oh. It's like 10 feet. I can hit him from here.
His heartbeat is rising. I have to be. I think it's him as well.
You have to be fast. One shot, one kill.
Boys making a move. Tap. Damn it.
Click.
Click.
Jam. Did he do that? No, the slide must be stuck from earlier.
To raise your wand at a mage means one thing. You've accepted that this day is your last. Clank. Chronostas. Chronostas. A strange wand. A strange wand, that one. Seems to be throwing small pebbles of some kind. If that's the case, then... Deflect?
Yo, what the fuck? When did he get over there? Oh shit.
Thing. So that's what it does, I see. One has been bad. Would have been bad to get struck by that. Getting a good look at you. The clothes of yours the clothes you wear look strange. Not sure where you learn magic, but that doesn't matter anymore. That one's coming with me. Horse. You, why are you here? Well, you be this elf, Luli.
Sure. Hey, long time no see, Professor.
Wow. Man, that horse knows kung fu or something.
There's no way he
Crap.
survives that.
No, because the horse is jumping and mid-jump he kicks the guy. That horse knows martial arts or something.
There's no way the wizard survives that. That guy's old. His spine's gone.
Yeah, he's just gone. Crash. Urgh. Smile.
Damn, getting shot hurt like a bitch. On 4M grave, I better not be dead.
Bruh.
I can't say. Cannibal evil wizard. A random white girl on a horse. Bruh. This shit goofy AF. For real. At least my rent's paid, I think.
You think?
I can't read that. I'm
I know.
white.
I don't know if anyone should be.
And you could be, like Hispanic for all I know. I'm just hearing your voice on the internet.
This is true.
No. I don't know this ceiling. I need to smoke one for real. But where's my stuff?
Cling, cling. Step.
Hi, I'm Twillia. Did you sleep okay? You were very injured.
That's a real ass elf?
Your equipment looked rather expensive, so I hid it here. Oh, okay. Invisible. I had one spell left for the day. However, your wand was covered in blood, so I took it to be cleaned. Never seen a wand of metal before. It was heavy.
Sniff.
Blacksmiths next door take pride in their work, so don't worry. Sima is making a full heal for you downstairs. I'll catch up after a nap.
She doesn't wear socks.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't wear socks.
No socks with the shoes.
Just, let's see. Who hasn't gotten a roll yet?
Girl.
I guess it has been me. Just a little more and done. Well, almost done. Flip. Your mind grabbing me a handful of roses. Barry's sleepyhead? Sima shop, an apothecary location in western Rugia. She grows all kinds of medical herbs in her garden. She is one of the few herbalists capable of crafting full heal items. The shop's the shop sits next to a renowned blacksmith armory. All right. Next chapter is the last one, and then we'll give our thoughts and opinions. Not now.
Don't create the account.
No, I already have an account. I just don't want to log in.
Give me your password.
All right. My password is.
Write it down. Write it down.
Write it down. All right. Just get this. Bring it.
Oh, we got
Out
cover.
there. There we go. We did it. Another one with a gun. Who says this? Let me just go forward and back a little bit. Oh, it's a guy.
Another guy.
How dreadful, Moko. Only one survived this time. Its host, however, did not, Moko. Sunny and Kefla should have returned by now. Oh, Sunny Lich just went out, that bastard Mogo. Did he finally push the old man too far? Wouldn't one
Is
be
that it?
too pleased to hear that, however. They'll be
Is that
delighted
a
to
chicken
see.
with a horn and
Probably.
swaddling clothes?
Probably.
It's a weird baby.
The chicken
That's
baby.
a really weird baby.
Yeah.
They'll be delighted to see the result of our latest research batch, Moko. Fluent can be a bit mercurial at times, so I hope they have a good day in a good mood. I bring wonderful news, Furen. The Griffin experiment is finally complete, Moko.
Let's see, who's gonna be?
Like-
How about this person? Tater, how about you read this person?
Mm,
Wait. Which one? The guy with the mask, right?
No, I'm the guy with the
Like who?
mask.
Ooh,
The
like,
weird
the
elf.
Wait,
robot?
what has
The weird
Fairy?
fairy.
The fairy?
Yep.
But isn't the fairy also the one with like that mask thing?
I mean, yeah, it also has kind of a mask thing.
Alright. Finally, I was getting a little bored waiting. So I went and found this group of knights wandering near the base. You, kneel and kiss my foot. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
That made me
This-
spit.
this
I
took a
don't-
And I
U-turn
had
real
water
quick.
in my mouth. I spit all over my computer.
Oh my god, look at this.
Ha! Inversion of... Ha! Fool, you fell for it! Thunder cross split attack!
It's like you're in my grasp now. Thigh crush.
Oh my gosh.
The guy's like, I'm back.
Okay, it was worth it.
It's like worth it, and he's as he dies.
No, we fell for it. He fell for it.
How terrifying, Moko.
The sound of imploding flesh never disappoints me. Old man Spiderhead hasn't come back yet, has he? If he did kill Sam, it's smart of him to avoid him.
I think this is still you.
The leftover test subjects can be fed to the child. We've no need of them in the end. But prepare the cell key for the breeding chamber. After that, summon everyone to the Oculus table.
The Selkie. What exactly are they planning? Yes, right away, Moko. I think this is you again.
Now, Makoru, show us who killed our comrade. Oh,
Some
if it wasn't the old man, then how did an otherworldly with no mana manage to pull this off?
Oh, they were throwing little pellets at them. In very high speed. Yo, I think this.
Yeah, I think this is me.
Yeah.
But he's the right kind.
Mm-hmm.
It's low-key fire. This is good. It's just jelly. It's just a jelly-filled pastry with cream. Hey, that doesn't hurt.
Yep. Best Full Hill pastries you ever had. Only 1 gold.
I don't have any gold. Will this cover it? I do have money.
You trying to jip me, boy?
On G, on everything. I swear I'm not. I promise. Money's different here. In that case, you're a herbalist, right? I might have something for you.
Sniff, sniff.
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
What's burning? It doesn't smell like Simma's usual herbs. There's so much smoke.
Consider your debt paid, sleepyhead. What is this called again?
Weed, but this kind of weed is called Kush.
Kush. Might have a stock of this. I might have a stock of this myself.
Yo,
Girl, try this.
You aren't burning skunks in here? Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh. What?
you guys feel all fuzzy wuzzly too?
Don't be so weird.
Haha, it's okay. I was goofy too the first time I played. So you'll get used to it.
Blazed, huh? You talk funny, you know. Where are you from again?
Whoosh, it's like I have more control over my mana, and it's easier to cast. This is better than a potion. Amazing.
I guess magic can be kind of cool if it ain't trying to kill you.
Uh, let's see. Hasn't. How about? I'll say Senna and Tater. You be this guy right here. Simma?
Greetings, my favorite cousin. I smell like a sugar-fried skunk in here. What an adventurous dish. I'll have some.
All right, and we'll end it here.
Good place to
What-
end.
what- What was this?
It.
Kind
I
of
love
digging
this.
it. Kind of a vibe.
Hey, I can
Kinda
say with
funny.
confidence that this was a trip.
Yes.
I think it's more of a trip for them than us, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
True.
But that's definitely not what I was expecting out of the story. But like,
It,
I'm
it
kind of
that that took a turn that I was not expecting as
Right.
well.
No, I was trying to do like a very deep masculine voice, and I gave up like second page because I cannot do that very well. But
It's fine. You did your best.
Fair.
that was really fun, honestly. Like,
All right. So now we got to get down to business. Business talk.
yes.
Let's start talking about the art style. You know, I usually not a big fan of like the normal comics that are just in black and white. As you can see, I haven't read manga for a very long time, but this one I thought it was like the art was actually pretty good. Like the simplistic actually helped it out a lot.
I think the
I could
black
agree
and
with
white
that.
looks nice. Like, I like that. To be fair, I like when I do like when comics do at least like kind of grayscale with it, and it's not just pure black and white. You know, a little bit of shading's always good.
Yeah, great skills what I meant, you know.
Yeah.
Wasn't like the cell shading black and white and sometimes gray. But I think the art style was pretty good. There weren't a lot of there weren't that many like awkward camera angles like there weren't any like 180 breaks. It flowed well like the panels.
Yeah,
The
panels were pretty good.
there weren't any like what's the other thing about there weren't a confusion with the word balloons. You could like easily read what comes before what. So good job on the author for that. What about you guys? What else do you guys want gonna talk about the in the art department?
It's not about the art itself. It's just I think this is the first time I've actually seen like a comic on here, like on the stream, where it's not like the scrolling format, which is kind of refreshing. You know, I haven't seen.
Oh, that's
Usually I always be
oh,
scrolling, so it's like
yeah, that is true.
nice.
Most comics in the webtoon are designed for the scroll format because most people that are on
Mhm.
webtoon read it on their phone. It's just what we have to accept. If you want to be
Well, not
popular on
only that, I don't
webtoon,
even know if
it's
there's a way to do it as a page turn unless like you're an original.
oh, there is a very few comics that I've seen on webtoon that are like traditional pages, but they usually don't get that popular because people don't want to read it. They don't want to zoom in to read things,
Well, yeah, because
which
it
is
continue.
tragic.
It's always a scroll
Yeah,
on
exactly.
your phone. But there's a couple of comics that actually are page turners on Webtoon, but they're all originals. I
I've seen
forget
only one,
what.
and it was pretty
Yeah,
old.
there's Yumi Cells, and then the other one that author is also doing, which I think
There,
is called Daily JoJo, and then there's one other one I think is called Of What Remains, which is also a page
there
turner.
was one I saw that was like page turner. I think it was called Undead Ed or something.
Yeah,
It was like an older. I know it was mostly like older ones. I don't see like any newer ones that are scroll like page turner. I meant.
yeah, which is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
but anyway,
No,
it was a very refreshing like change of pace getting like a traditional page comic.
I agree.
Now, all right, so that's what we have about say about the art. Now, story wise, I think
uh,
the story was hilarious.
I agree. It's
It was
I
funny.
funny.
I think the
I
premise, like isekai premise is like that thing you've just heard over and over and over again, so it's hard to get surprised unless you do something like super like crazy and really weird. But then it's like it becomes a little bit uncanny, like like the in the other world with a cell phone, or in the other world, but I'm the
my
most overpowered thing.
I got
I really
reincarnated as
like
a vending
watching a lot of
machine.
isekai.
Got
Oh my
reincarnated
gosh,
as
not
a
that one.
vending machine.
My sister watches a lot of isekai, and she has absolute disdain for In Another World with my cell phone. I don't know why. It just elicited just something in her that she was just like, no, this is the worst thing I've ever watched.
What's the point of having a cell phone in another world if there's no internet?
If there's no like
Exactly.
if there's no satellites, there's no like
What are you gonna do?
things
Take
that
a
let the cell phone
selfie?
work. What are you gonna do? Just play Snake on it until the battery dies out? It makes
Yeah,
sense
I
if you
think
think
that's what
about
I
it.
would do. I would play Snake.
So anyway, in
Can you
another
imagine?
world with a gun, I thought it was very funny because they thought it was a wand.
Yeah, yeah.
Because actually reminds me of like this comic I saw like a long time ago. There was like these two wizards. They're like, oh, did you find a like these two wizards talking to each other, and they're like, "Oh, so what interdimensional weapon did you bring?" And this wizard's like, "Oh, I brought this moon sword, which is very like it doesn't lose its edge, and if you say the magic word, it lights up." And then this other one's like, "Ooh, I went to this place called Texas, and they have this thing called the Glock. It's this wand that shoots tiny pellets that shoots these tiny pellets and they show like a bullet and the guy's like it just shoots that but it's like yeah but it does it really fast and then like look watch and then like had like a target practice thing and then it just like shredded to it and then the guy's just looking at his sword it's like now my sword doesn't feel as cool anymore it's like no but your thing is
That's
cool
funny.
too it's like no your thing is cool too don't worry about it and he's just like there sad with like a glowing sword.
No, I like it.
Oh, poor guy.
Writing's very. I think the writing of the comic's very unique. It's like again, I agree. It's like
It's
a
very
very
silly.
take the like isekai genre.
All
But in
right.
a fun way.
I would like to say that this is like story wise, it's an 11 out of 10 for me because how fun the premise is.
Yeah.
Like just
Like how the
everyone has this like just the thought process of everyone has these magical things and could destroy you immediately. But then you could just pull out a gun and then one shot them and like that just makes you one of the strongest people.
That's
So it
like
would be really funny.
you know what that is? That's the Indiana Jones You know that Indiana Jones
Yeah.
scene where the guy's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. It's that
spinning the
scene. And, like,
sword and he just like takes the gun out and shoots him.
yeah, it would be really funny.
That scene.
Like,
Sorry.
wait, can you check if this comic ended yet, or are they at like the final villain already or something?
Let me check it on real quick. If there's a way to
Because
check it.
yeah,
Wait.
because
Oh,
if there is, and okay,
here we
please end
go.
it the way that I wish.
And let's go back with the chat. Let's see if I can open up here. Oh, but one thing I do agree with like the chat here is that they did say that like the weed jokes were a bit much. I do kind of agree
Yeah.
to like a sense. I think it would have been funnier if instead of him saying weed, he said like something like, "Oh, this is a magical herb from my homeland." That
He seems very. He seems way too chill about all this for some reason, like kind of chiller than I would think.
Like,
I
he
mean,
has his
he
gun,
was
he
high
has his
before he
jokes,
left.
That's true.
he has everything he ever needs. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, good point. You have weed, you have a gun. I mean, I think that's all you need in the world to survive.
Yeah, he has his
Okay,
gun. He has his pack of weed. All right, I
if
can't open
okay,
it without opening
Nice.
my account, and I don't feel like opening my account at the moment. So I guess we have to
okay.
check
Fair.
out later.
So I'll just say what I was planning to say earlier. Then, uh, if we get to the final villain, if it's not done, and if the author is watching this, please make it so that once there's a showdown, the guy just shoots him once, and then that's it. That would be so peak. Like,
All right,
everyone else counters the gun with magic, and then this is the only guy that doesn't because he's underestimating it.
that's really
That's it.
that would be hilarious. All right, before we continue to like the
Crazy.
recommendations, Evan, welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it, Twitch bro. And Kaylin, yes, the weed jokes can work, but I think they were a bit too generic. If he was a bit too a more
Yeah.
flamboyant, as it were, I think it will work a lot better. And yes, Kizzy, it is a lot of comics to review. We'll get there eventually. We'll do it, so help me.
One day.
All right, guys. So we talked about the story, how we like it. We talked about the art, how we found it. It's very cool. So now, recommendations. Would you recommend this comic? Would you continue reading this comic? Starting with Luli.
Yes.
I love this tater guy. Hold on, what?
I think it's pretty funny. I don't know if I would keep reading it just because the weed jokes are a bit much.
I think the weed jokes were maybe a one-off. Maybe like he gets better, gets more.
Yeah, maybe. I think
Maybe.
it's definitely like worth like checking at least one or two more chapters just to see.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
because
think
it's definitely got potential. It's funny.
Yeah.
I also think it's got potential. I would give it a few more chapters and recommend it if I like it. So, In Another World with My Gun, you can find it on Global Comics. Go check it out if you enjoyed this beginning snippet of it. And now, Lulipop, we've come to you. What comic have you brought for us?
It's such a hard choice because there was two that I can't decide between. I know I have a problem. There's Skater Boy and then there's Sweetland. They are completely different things.
Well, then like
But I'm
do a coin flip or something.
I was gonna say I think I'm going to go with I think I kind of want to go with Sweetland just because it looks so different. It so it's apparently a heartwarming fantasy, but like the style of it is like it's pixel art. It looks so cute.
Skateland, you said?
Sweetland,
Sweet.
like
Oh,
like
Sweetland.
candies, like sweet.
I think
Yeah,
that's the only heartwarming story that was submitted.
it might be.
And probably that's why it attracted you is because like the pixel art.
Yeah, it stuck out. It just looked really cute.
Alrighty then, Sweetland. So, Lilipop, you know the rules. Take it away.
Yep. Join Mallow the Marshmallow on her journey through Sweetland, from green hills of mint to pink meadows of macarons, and everything far, far beyond. Updates every 2 weeks.
All right, and we shall begin. Oh my God, the pixel arts look so cute.
Isn't it so cute?
I must agree with you. All right. How about Vexy? How about you be the narrator this time? Let me rest my voice a little bit.
All right, yeah, that's a great idea. All right, so Tea with Honey. My name is Mallow.
Now, this right here has to be Lilipop because she's
Yeah.
the main character.
Yep.
I don't know if there's
My
a
name is
narrator.
Mallow. Yeah, I wasn't sure that was a narrator at first.
I mean, Malo sounds like a main character. Sounds like a
Yeah, I think it
protagonist.
is. I live in a village in the Mint Hills called Sweetsville. Oh, fudge. I forgot Miss Honey. I told Miss Honey I'd meet her today. Better hurry.
You know, N64 music is just playing in my mind on repeat on this.
I know.
Malo, you're here.
Sorry for being late.
I'm used to it. Be a dear and help me with these.
Sure thing.
Thank you, Booklet. Tea is already prepared. What will you be having today?
Oh, can we go with Tale of Sugar Cube?
Oh, that one again? Oh, sure, why not? Take a seat then, before the tea gets cold.
Yes, okay, right away.
Oh God, this person's gonna talk, and I just want to rest my voice a little bit. All right,
No.
Vexy, take it away. Do the old person voice.
All right, hold on. 1 second. Hey! No. Yeah, I'll do the old person voice. All right. Right here. Once upon a day, on her long journey, Sugar Cube stumbled upon a land evergreen with mint waving in between. She turned to the lemon sun and shouted, "Sweetsville! This place shall be called Sweetsville."
You know, this comic, if it doesn't have anything, it has ambience.
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
Like, I want to take a bite out of the art.
Granny Gumdrop. Tater, how about you be this person right here? This red person.
Okay. Mallow, help! Granny Gumdrop fell into a well.
Oh no, can you show me where?
This way. Wait,
What?
is it from left to right?
All right, wait.
Yeah,
do
left
you,
to
do you
right. There's a lot of other characters.
do you think she's okay down there? One of you other people be this
I'd
person?
hope so. I'd help, but I can't swim.
Me neither.
Mayor Marzipan, is Gran okay?
Oh,
Marlo.
Marlo, bubblegum. Yeah, she's fine. Some villagers are bringing a rope as we speak, but they're sticking along because we don't have arms. Now we just wait.
Sometime
We're
later.
back.
Heave! Oh! Heave! Oh!
My, it's too bright.
Yay, you're safe.
Granny.
Yay.
For cake's sake, woman, it's the third time you've gone to take a dip into the well.
My bad, Marzi.
My God, this comic's just cuteness overload.
This could give me a cavity.
You know what this is reminding me? It's reminding me of the old Tamaguchis.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys see it.
I can see that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Blue feeling blue.
And then a huge snake snail. That's one for you.
Ew.
That sounds like Chewy.
Yeah, by the lake. Let's go check it out. Is everything all right, guys?
Oh, it's just dandy. Bluey here is on the other hand. Hmm. Tell him what you did, Bluey.
Drake from Drake.
Damn idiot. There's medicine in the Berryville for grape poison. If it's not much to ask, could you bring back some? I'd go myself, but as you can see, I don't have legs. Someone needs to keep an eye on him.
Don't worry, you can count on us.
A walk later to the mini mints forest.
Poor Bluey. You see how blue he looked?
I mean, he is usually blue.
Yeah, but like he's way bluer.
Yes, you could say Bluey's feeling blue.
That was such a trash joke. You should not speak ever again. I'm just saying.
Your life has no purpose. You should end yourself now.
Here we are.
Apothecary. Oh, Bella, welcome. Long time no see, neighbor.
It's good to see you too, Akai.
So, what brings you here to the corner of the woods?
Well, you see,
Back in the Grape Soda Lake.
we're back.
We're back.
Poison antidote acquired. There you go, bud. Drink it all up.
Whoa, I feel so much better. Thank you guys so much.
We're just glad you're okay.
Next time, don't drink that. Don't be an idiot and drink yourself poison, moron.
Sorry.
Alright. And we are going to end it there.
This is it's so cute.
I love how I love heartwarming. It's very fitting.
Man, this is the most heartwarming of heartwarming comics that we've ever reviewed in the show.
I would call it tooth rotting fluff. Oh my.
Jade, you should ask for more heartwarming comics next time.
I mean, if people
The art
submit
is
them,
so cute.
yeah, I think the art is just so. I think it fits so well, like the way that the artist did, like the characters and the backgrounds and like the transitions. Did you see like the transitions they did, like like the game transitions?
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah,
like
it feels like a
Like it looks so much like a little game.
so much like one of those like old N6. You know what? It reminded me a lot of what's Undertale. Like not the pixelated, like like the little characters walking around like a happy Undertale.
In the
It's not
world?
underground.
Mm-hmm.
Undertale's reverse twin, Sweetland.
No, but it like the happy tone of like reminded me of like the characters of Undertale. Like if you don't kill everybody. Like everybody's just happy and goofy. As I said, like the characters reminded me of like Tamagotchis. So anyway, that's all I have to say about the art style. The art style is it's very heartwarming, very cute. Good job for the author. Did a very well. He struck gold with this one, wouldn't you guys say?
Yes.
Yeah,
All right, and now we will talk about
I'm looking at.
Before we talk about the
Hold on.
story, I will
Mm-hmm.
let me read chat a little bit here. Let's see. Talk about the karate horse over on Twitch. Yes, well, very cute. Wouldn't it be crazy if the story got really dark?
No. No.
Imagine like
No.
the very next chapter is like the story like just like flips to like super dark, like grim dark.
Yeah, like
Stop.
it's and the art style becomes like berserk.
No, and yeah, the art style becomes berserk.
I was just looking at their Instagram. Their art is so cute, but they are criminally underfollowed.
Oh, really? I'll have to check that out later.
Yeah. Their Blue Sky has more, but still they only have like 70 followers on Blue Sky, I think. And like 10 on Instagram.
Oh my God,
way.
They
read
deserve more.
Gen I, look what she said on YouTube. My toddler saw my phone and said, "Ah, cute," and then my 6-year-old tried to steal my phone to watch.
That's funny.
I mean, makes
Shout out to
sense.
that
It was a
6-year-old.
very
He's a
cute
legend.
comic.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah.
Let the 6-year-old watch. It's so peak.
Yeah, and then the Schism said, "I love how the word bubbles are also pixels."
I agree.
Yeah, this guy knows how to do ambience. He knows how to make everything match. Good job for the author on that. And now let's go to story. You know, the story, there isn't much to say about it because it's like an episodic story. It's like a little kid. It reminds me a lot of like those kid shows where there's like a little story where like, oh no, little Timmy's stuck in a well. Let's go get the thing to help him, and then you do it, and you know everything goes well, and everyone lives happily ever after.
Yes.
Which is not bad. I just think it. I'm just saying this like it's a simple story. It's nice. It completed its job.
Mm-hmm.
I really like
I mean,
it.
it's definitely in the heartwarming category, so I think it fits.
It fits perfectly because of that. I personally
No,
think there should be more. This guy should have more subs because you know they just do like
Agreed.
the story and like the art so fucking well. Don't you guys agree with that?
I
Yep.
100%
I
agree.
agree.
Even though it's
It's so
very
cute.
even though it's very simple, it's like extremely effective in what it's trying to do.
It's like
And
something that's like after like there's so many stories out there that I feel like are very like dark, kind of dark and gritty. So it's always nice to see something that's just like happy, like just
just
purely happy and joy and whimsy.
just sunshines and rainbows.
I know. I mean, sure. I guess it's not sunshine and rainbows in real life, but like art doesn't always have to be like there doesn't always have to be sad stuff. It can just sometimes be fun and whimsical and happy.
Yeah, and
I'm
in
here
the
for the
end,
whimsy.
nobody died. The end, and you just close the story.
I mean, I might munch on that. I mean, I want to those the art's so good. I want to just take a bite, like munch, take a bite out of that marshmallow. You look so tasty and adorable.
It's like it's so cute. It makes you want to be violent.
Cuteness, aggression.
All right, so now for recommendations.
Hold on, wait. I have something to say about the story.
All right, go ahead.
In chapter 3, where we're talking about like the poison water with Louis, that just immediately made me think of that. You know that Ghostbusters parody song where the guy poisons the water supply.
Yeah. I think it's funny that
I think like
that a grape soda is like the poison.
Good. I can see that. Grape. I hate grape.
I like grape.
You guys don't like,
Grape.
you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. Grape's my favorite flavor.
I like grape.
Look, I know why people like it, but I don't like grape flavoring. Like, I like
Same
grapes,
here.
just not
Fair.
grape.
Yeah, but grapes
don't
have
like
grape flavor.
They're-
It's different. It's kind of like how banana candy does not taste like bananas.
No, that's a
Yeah.
completely different thing.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
well
can
aware.
kind of see grape, but banana, no.
I mean, bananas are good.
You know what? Grapes are the one of the few fruits that you can like eat it. You can turn it into a wine. You can dry it into a raisin. You can buy like the packs and just lay down on your couch and pretend you're Robin for a little bit.
Huh?
Oh,
Let
don't
me ask
come.
you this:
Excuse me?
Can you turn Can you turn your grapes into bread?
You probably can.
You can. I think
Well,
you can turn a into bread if you try hard enough.
Grapes?
I mean, you can make
into
raisin bread. Have you ever heard of?
You can turn energy
that's
into
not the
bread.
same thing. You can't just put apples on top of bread and say that it's apple bread.
But there is something called raisin bread.
Like what
Yeah,
if you
but it's
make?
Yeah,
not
it is.
made of raisins.
It is made with raisins. That's why it's called raisin
It is made
bread.
with raisins.
Wait, are we talking about the bread with the raisins as the topping, or it's infused into the bread?
No, it's
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 in it.
inside
It's
the bread.
inside the bread.
It's cinnamon
It's just
raisin.
clumps of it inside of the bread, or it's like you
It's-
put it with
Well,
the
how-
Detail
what else are you going
details
to do
are
with it?
irrelevant. The details
You
are
knead
irrelevant.
it into the dough.
The details are irrelevant.
okay.
The point is, there's raisins in the bread, and that's why it's called raisin bread. All
Okay,
right.
understandable then.
Skirk
This is getting complicated.
Skirk in YouTube also says that there's so many web comics and webtoons that deserve so much love. Some people don't give things a second chance just because of the style, but they miss out on good stories. That is true. And that's why we're
Mhm.
here to show people the beginning of each story and tell people how they can improve their story to make it more appealing. Because
Yeah.
the audience are cutthroat. You have to either appease them or they just go away. And sometimes they're just throwing good stories away because they're not appealing enough in like the first or second chapter. So we're here
It's-
to innovate
it's
and
true.
critique and also show how to improve things, maybe. Or show people things that
Maybe.
they never saw before. I don't know. All right, does anyone else want to talk about the story? Can we go into the recommendations?
I think we could probably move on.
All right, recommendation time. Would you guys continue reading the story?
Yes.
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 Yeah, I also have to agree that I did like this, did like the art style. The art style alone is carrying it for me. Like I don't even care what the story is anymore. I just want to see more of it.
I think it'd be cute if they made it like a little, like a game,
Oh my god, if it
like
turned
just kind
into
of
a
like a
game, that
life
would be
simulation game,
yeah, like a little.
or like a little puzzle game.
I was gonna say a little flash
And you have-
game.
Yeah, and it'd just be so cute.
Yeah, where everything just happiness everywhere. Nothing bad happens. Maybe like you're tending like a little farm or something.
It'd be so wholesome.
Yeah, I know. I have good ideas sometimes. Alrighty then, now it's my turn. And the comic I chose was
Oh boy.
drum roll, please. Dum, 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 dum. I chose Astronauts. And the reason I chose it is because also I think they spelled astronauts wrong, but I don't really know because as I've said, I don't read. And I also like the thumbnail.
I
Can
think
I
it might
see
be
it?
spelled on purpose, like astral
Yeah,
and astronauts.
like astral plane. Huh?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's purposeful.
Yes, Evan, Raisin Bed is the best. Glad that at least one of you guys understand how good Raisin Bread is. Alrighty then. Now let's begin. As I have melted, I must dealt it. What lies on the other side of a wormhole? Humanity has received schematics for an intergalactical portal, but when three astronauts step through, they are flung into century-old war on the other side of the universe. Together with new teammates and powerful megs, they race to gather allies and turn the tides against a tyrannical Kroth Empire. Interesting. All right. Ooh, pretty. Stars. Le Big Donut. The space station. It's a space station, right? Space station
Yeah, I
didn't be
think so.
donuts.
It reminds me of that one space station in Phantom Menace.
Oh my god, it's the Millennium Falcon without like the thrusters. It's just a disc in the middle.
Now that truly is a hunk of junk then.
2 seconds. 1 second. 0 seconds. -1 second. 20 hours remaining. Astronaut, episode 0, waking hours. Ding, ding. Oh my god, what happened to her foot? Just.
Oh, they're going for like a perspective angle. Didn't
Yeah.
quite work how
Yeah,
they
those are
planned.
super hard.
Perspective is
Yeah.
hard, people.
Perspective
Eating.
is hard.
19 hours remaining. Yeah! Yeah! Hiya! 14 hours remaining. But the Crownites were unwilling to suspend operations. Since their larger population depends on those asteroids, this is when Soren. It's one of those. One of those is right. The Asilo Empire was in power, correct? Oh wait, this is not her. This is another guy. He was notorious unwavering. How did you manage to convince him? We offer to help bolster their distribution network, which would provide what? Let's see. Let's start with Vexy. You be the computer this time.
Excuse me, Sir Bird. But the recommended duration for the use of the holobay has expired. Further exposure is not advised.
It's like to continue your free trial, please insert your credit card information. Resume simulation.
The recommended duration.
Override. Resume simulation. Now, where was I? Tater. Be purple alien.
Thoroughly mining operations.
Ah, yes. Thank you. 9 hours remaining. Scold. Click. Look at all my trophies. All of them. Every single one. Look.
What other trophies?
My Infinity
Is that
Stone.
Space Stone? Yeah.
I must hold it in this wood or I might die. Still nothing, huh? 2 hours remaining. Cling, 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 cling. Where are you? 80 years. 0 hours remaining. Please, whoever you are, come find me. I don't think this was the main character.
I don't think so.
I got my voice all ready for nothing. Janus, humanity's new home. Mission control. I know this since this is a voice through a microphone. I have to do my microphone voice.
Mission Control, this is Astronaut 1850. We are approaching the portal now. So, about these aliens.
You think we'll get to beat him? Let's see. We can win Tater. Luli, you're gonna have to give us this
Sure.
manly voice.
The ones who designed the portal, those plans were sent over 30,000 years ago. That's a long time. They've got to be long gone by now.
Yeah, I guess. All right, and by order of elimination, now Vexy, you're gonna have to be one of these.
Are these two different characters, or is
No,
like one of them from?
choose one, and then Tater will be the other one.
All right, Sage, could you go get Kazuri? It's about time.
All right.
Okay.
She'll be in the Taurus.
Oh my god, we have to be another one.
There's so many characters.
So many characters. Currents
Do you want-
Corellius effect on hydroponics and artificial
Hydroponic?
gravity. Hydroponic. It's hydro something
Artificial gravity.
in artificial
Hydroponics.
gravity.
Yeah,
Log 14.
hydroponic. Yeah.
Group A and B are still going strong. Nutrients seem to be dispersing well. Yes, you're beautiful. Perfect little babies. Oh my god, it's a vegan! And
I
then
think they're trying to
there's
grow plants in space.
and then there's you, Group C. You disgust me. Oh my god, the Group C is into BDSM. Who was this person? I think this was Tater. Tater, I think this was you.
Harassing your plants again?
How else will they learn?
So your mom says it's showtime.
Yes, let's do this.
I think you're doing a great job.
Luli?
Stations, everyone. Huh?
All right, here we go. Portal frame is online. Power levels looking good. Click, 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 click.
Activating Event Horizon. Huh?
Ooh, ooh, crackle, crackle, crackle.
Simulations don't do it justice.
Yeah, we have officially made contact with Portal 2. Expected position confirmed. Leo. Leo? Oh, wait, this is you, Lily.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that was me. You want to do the honors?
What? You want me to?
Come on, man. It's your moment, bro.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Whirl.
Oh, dude's right on.
It's like, speed go, yeah. Whoa. Ooh. Crackle, crackle, crackle. You know, we're making these cool sound effects, but there's no sound in space. There she is. I can't believe it.
Congratulations, crew of Artemis 18. You are the first humans in 9 generations to lay eyes on planet Earth.
Oh my god, it's Earth.
Yarf.
Why is there so much water?
To be continued.
Then we continue. And with this next
Will
one,
this be the last
this will be
chapter
the last
since-
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, we're doing 3 chapters. We can't do more. Or else we won't be able to finish
Wait,
the
it's
last
called
one.
chapter 2.
Well, then they shouldn't have done the chapter 0 and thrown us off. We're not picking up any signals. We could go down there. Luli? Hello?
Portal 2 shuts down in 20 minutes, and it'll be 7 months before it can power up again.
Think of it, Sifa. We could be the first humans in 9 generations to actually set foot on the surface of Earth.
We're not outfitted for an excursion to the surface.
I'm sure the Nova Foundation would love to finally know what it looks like down there, bros.
You have
You have drones for that.
We have drones for that. Are you being serious? You guys really want to be stuck here for months?
We have enough nutrients paste to last that long.
You'd go mad in 3 days eating that garbage.
Maybe there's plant life down there. Hmm. Hmm.
Ugh.
Listen up, you aren't kids. I know you know why a risk like that would be monumentally stupid.
Hmm.
But remember, you are all very early in your careers. So when they launch the inevitable follow-up missions, I know you'll be on the
Yeah, all right. Let's do what we came here for then. Turning back around. Preparing security protocol for Portal 2. Beep, beep, beep. Huh? Something's coming through. What is it? It's just this unknown signature. It's a tentacle. Oh
That's not
no.
good.
The What? Holy beep. Oh my god, it's the anime tentacles all over again.
Not again.
It's the god had spite tentacles. They came back for revenge. What the beep is that? Clamp. Oh my god! They're pulling us in! Slurp, slurp,
That's not
slurp.
good.
Pool. And cling.
Oh no.
Oh. Gasp. Looking dramatic look. Mission Control, shut down Portal 1! Some giant alien ship has us!
Pilot, that is not shot. You whatever. They came to Genesis through Portal 2.
You have to shut it down! Do it! Shut it down! Shut it down now! Do it! Do it! You. To be continued. You know what?
What?
Alright, I'll let you guys vote. Do you guys want to read the next one?
I
This
don't
is
think
just-
it's a chapter. I think it's a character
It's
sheet
just
kind of a
character
deal.
Well, let's see. Oh yeah. Ah, frick! It is a character sheet.
We didn't even see that guy yet.
They
Who's that guy?
they just super blue balled us right now. It made me
Who's
angry.
this man?
Who
Who's
is this
this
guy?
man?
Where does he live?
No!
Who is this
We
guy and
actually
where
like
does
this
he
one.
live? Asking for a friend.
Here, and we see him like
This
on
is
the
pretty
thumbnail.
good. This is great.
I like the art.
All right, before
Me
we
too.
go, let me just look at the chats real quick and address their existence.
Not the anime tentacles.
Look, lies. That's just more lies. That's just more lies from the Jedi. I like the sound effects, the add-ins by you guys. All the human advancements and mics still
All the
sound
human
like trash.
They will always sound trash.
They'll always sound bad. Do you ever blink eyes to the simulate effect flash to yourself? Yeah, me neither. All right, well, cute. All right, now let's see from the Twitch side. Project Kyle reporting. Seems I came during a sci-fi comic. You did, in fact, come from a watch our sci-fi comic. And the author just completely blew on us. This comic started getting good, and he's like, now it's over.
No.
It was over before it even began. I'm
Yeah.
so sad.
You sad? I am angry.
Well, they probably just ran out of time.
It's like
Maybe it was for
we
the
ran out of
contest.
budget.
It is for the contest. It said they said in the description of the character sheet.
Ah, yes. So,
So
yeah,
for
I
the
don't
contest.
know added.
So the comic is locked right now. They can't update it.
Aw, that's so sad.
I think
No.
it's
So sad, and I'm so angry.
update it. Because I know, like, the shortlist comes out in, like, 2 days, and I think after that you can update if you don't win.
Yeah. All right.
I think so.
Just because and I'll slump in my angriness and talk about the comic then. Let's talk about the art. Start with the art, okay?
I think it's pretty good.
I thought the
I
art
like
was
that.
amazing.
I thought it really fit it. You could tell that there was some 3D assets, but like
Yes.
it blended in so well.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. This is one of those comics that I would show as an example of how to integrate 3D assets well into your
Mhm.
comic. I would personally, in these 3D assets, actually like put another layer of of art on top of it, so it looks a little bit more stylized, so it fits a little bit better with like the characters. But as it is right now, it's fine. It's good.
I totally
It's
understand
acceptable.
not doing it though, because the sci-fi techiness. I would just put that there too.
Yeah, I understand. Putting all those bells and whistles is like, just kill me now.
Mm-hmm.
Just end my life. Slit my
End my
wrists and
suffering.
slit my wrists and throw me in the river. Don't tell no one. Just go. Go on without me. I just hate background so much. I don't know if you guys can tell. But the art,
Yes.
I think the art was great. There was just that one weird foreshortening angle with the foot that just looked like it broke off. But other than
Yeah, the
that one,
foreshortening is really hard. So
other than that one,
yeah,
I
other than
think
that,
all the other posing was great. Like the perspectives were great. There were no like the facial expressions of the characters were awesome as well. And I really like
I agree.
the subtle differentiation between like the cast, even though they're all supposed to be like in the team, and usually these kind of things they have a uniform, but they wore in different ways to like show their like personalities, which I thought was
Mhm.
really good. And let's see what else. And that one of those things like obligatory diverse cast. They pulled that off very well. They didn't feel forced in any way. So good job on that. What about you guys? Do you guys have anything else to say about the art?
Not really. It's just awesome.
It's just
It looks
awesome.
good. It looks nice. It's very good style.
You just reminded me too much of Portal 2, the space core. You guys remember that? Space. Space. Space.
Maybe.
You mean Wheatley?
You guys
No.
never played Portal 2? Oh my gosh.
You
I
mean
feel
you mean
Oh.
Wheatley, right? The blue guy?
no, the space core. The one that is
Space
obsessed
Core.
with space. It's not Wheatley.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the space core.
Yeah, the guy that only says space.
Yeah, they always want to go to space.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I never played Portal.
Oh my gosh.
It's good.
You
It's
know
really
what,
good.
Lily? Another day we're gonna get you to play Portal 2. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna watch a Let's Play. We're gonna get some people, you're gonna watch it. And you're gonna be in on the jokes.
I just know the cake is a lie.
Cake's always been a lie.
I didn't even know it was from another game. I thought that was from Roblox. Low-key.
I thought it was from Minecraft.
Oh my gosh, people, you're just making me feel so old. You're making me feel so old. It's like I'm just withering away on my chair here. Just like,
I can't do that. to
all
me.
right. So art is good, and we all agree on that. All right, story beats. I think there should have been at least one more page, one more story. What the hell? I feel so betrayed.
Mhm.
Right when things got good, it just ended. It's just done. It's just,
Yeah, I think they definitely should have at least tried to get their chapter 3 out. I totally understand not being able to make it
Yeah, especially
um
with the deadline.
for the contest.
I can understand it, but I'm still angry about it. I think
Deadline for
there's
the contest was a little bit brutal. I think on many people.
no. I can totally understand that, but I still wanted it to be done. I am the picky cutthroat reader that just don't care. Let me consume more content. Do it. Give it to me. I want more.
That's so fair.
We're all little
But
gremlin content eaters. You must admit it.
But I guess that does go to show just like how good of a hook it had already.
Yeah, the
That
hook was
we're all
really
like,
good.
I want more. Give me more right
You
now.
know, they were
Yeah,
they
the
were
hook
not on
was cool.
Earth and they come to Earth and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna come," but then little space tentacles come and do the bad touch on their bit on their spaceship.
huh?
I
I
I would
tuned out for
say
a minute.
I I would say that I think there was, I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but it felt like there were so many Star Wars references.
There probably were a lot of
Possible.
Star Wars references.
It's like even at the
Probably.
very end where like the ship was getting pulled in. I just remember that one scene from episode 4 where like the Millennium Falcon gets pulled into the Death Star. It's
Second
like
Yeah.
most Star
if it
Wars
plays out like
references
that,
I've seen.
You can't have a
like
space show without references to like Star Wars.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like even though I myself, I've said in the show before, have never watched Star Wars, I can see the
what
references. I haven't.
what did you just say?
I have said it.
That's blasphemy.
Well, then I'm a
That is
blasphemer
heresy.
then.
One day
Yeah.
we're gonna get a bunch of people here and force you to watch all 6 episodes.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Spare
That's
me. I have
I
a
would be capable.
job.
not all at once though, I hope.
Bro, it's only like 8 hours. It's
I
fine.
have a life outside of
So
computer stuff,
long.
man.
Okay. Like first you got to start with episode 4, then to 5, then 6, and then you do the prequel trilogy. Like
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
you shouldn't start with episode 1. That just ruins the entire story in my opinion.
Hey, Skizzy, I just never got around to it. When I got interested into watching it, have already spoiled the entire thing for me, so I never stopped to
Okay,
watch
what
it.
do you know then? What do you know?
I basically know the entire story that there's Luke and he was a farmer in the desert for some reason, and then his weird neighbor said that he was a magic boy and gave him like a little
No,
No, that's not how
there's
it
no
happened.
and
not a neighbor.
give him a little magic stick.
Oh, that's
That
not
sounds
what
more like Harry
happened.
Potter.
Like all I'm gonna say is even if you know the spoilers, once you actually care about the characters, like here's an example,
No,
okay?
it
Like
sounds so weird to say no
the
the
old man,
spoilers because Star
like
Wars.
Jade, the old man that you're talking about is like one of the most important characters in the entire like thing.
And if
So once you
Obi-Wan
know
Kenobi.
everything that happens from episodes 1, 2, 3, and then you go back to 4, you feel so sad.
No.
You
man,
have to watch
probably.
it.
That
Well,
is
I also
true.
haven't. I also have not seen it. I know one person who really likes Star Wars in my life, and
And
don't know
then I
anything.
also know that then he 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 finds his daddy and like he asks for child support and he cuts his hand off. And he
Huh?
also gets
You know, you know what? You know what? That's pretty accurate.
he gets he
It's
I don't
gets
completely
even
out of
know.
he
order,
gets
but it's
high with a
accurate.
gremlin in the swamp or something.
Oh nah.
How did they?
I
Oh,
know
they're in a
Star
swamp.
Wars. I know the
I
references.
have a tiny bit of information about Star Wars from that one Phineas and Ferb episode.
What?
Like,
That's kind of it,
yeah,
I think.
that episode was so peak. If you watch that one episode, that pretty much sums up the entirety of Star Wars.
All right, guys. All right, guys. We still have one more
Okay, back on
back
track.
on track before. I know Star Wars got us, but now we gotta get to
Wait,
recommendations.
Someone in the YouTube chat said, Obi-Wan, you're a wizard, Luke, and I just needed to.
My favorite series is Harry Wars.
No! Why would you say that?
All right,
The Harry
guys.
Wars, a new Sorcerer's Stone.
Hey, okay.
Wait,
We gotta
isn't that
stop.
don't the lightsabers have like a rock inside of them, like give them their colors?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they
See,
do.
you know that there's could be like a new
Harry
hope in the
Wars, Return of
sorcerers,
the Deathly Hollows.
a new hope in like the lightsaber stone or something.
Okay.
All right, continue on recommendations. Would you guys, if the
Yes.
author puts another of these astronauts comic, would you want to read it?
Yes.
Yes,
If they continued it, yes.
Yeah, me too. I actually really like it.
the hook was so good. They
The
just
hook was
forgot to
good.
reel it back in.
Mm-hmm.
No, they reeled it back in too fast and we lost it. It's like, no, come back.
No. No. Get back here. No.
All right then. And now those are all the comics we chose as guests here as readers, but that is not the only
Is it time
comics that
for
we'll
the-
have. And now we will have drum roll please.
Is it time for the Wheel of Fortune?
It's the wheel of God damn it, I forgot to turn it on. Just give me a
Sorry.
second.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, what are we doing?
Just give me a second. Just 1 second. One moment. One moment. One moment.
Harry Wars episode
One
5.
moment. The wheel of comics.
Yeah.
The Wheel of Doom. That's my
Oh,
least
that is
favorite
so
wheel.
much.
I know it's a lot. It's
There's
because
a
we have a
lot
lot
on
of
this
comics.
wheel.
Hey, at least it's not the Wheel of Doom for my history class.
All right,
Hate the
people.
wheel.
So
You have a Wheel of
Oh, I love
Doom?
history.
Yes, my teacher has the Wheel of Doom, and it picked me
wait.
twice in a row one day, and I didn't
Bro,
know the
I would
answers.
love that. What's your
And I
history
had
about?
all
I
right,
had
people.
I had this boy in my class, and he got really mad at me and made fun of me for not knowing the history answers because I was drawing. So
Wait,
mean.
what was the lesson? What was the lesson about? The questions?
I don't remember.
Bro, I would make fun of you as well then.
All right, guys. So the comic that we will be reading from the list today will be
Oh boy.
Is this
Wheel,
spinning?
Wheel, Wheel, Spin, Spin, Spin.
I didn't even.
Girls Kissing.
No!
No.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me lock the
No.
door real quick.
It can't be that bad.
No.
Webtoon.
If the
How
name
bad
is
can it
bad,
really be?
then I if that's the name.
And the
It's a
main
comedy.
the main pro tag reader for us will be
Please, not me.
Beep.
I thought this was Luigi.
Louis. It's me,
Let's go.
Frig. This is what I get for mentally scarring Tater in the first comic.
It is what you get.
All right, girls kissing. Girls
Why?
kissing, girls holding
Oh,
hands, girls
cool,
hugging,
it's
girls eating
It's
pasta.
just
No, wait, go up again, go up.
What?
The last one there, the one the fading one.
no, my face. Oh.
Girls eating pasta.
No, the one below that.
I don't see anything below that. What does it say?
It says girls being gay.
I guess that'd be the pink one. Who's gonna be the other one?
Not it.
Not it.
Not it. I said not at first.
No, that was me first. I was the one who started it. So it's either of you two.
Well, I said not a set. Not it.
Not it.
Not-
Well, Taylor, it is you and me again.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Good.
All right, somebody's gonna have to say "I love you."
Okay, I'll do it. I love you.
I love you too, bestie.
Let's go. It's not me.
Girls' night out.
I told you this is a date.
Mm. Best friend kiss. No homo.
Shut up.
I think, bro, I shut down my monitor as soon as I saw that.
Please don't forget
It
to leave a
says-
live comment to try to join the
It
comic.
says that they can't see the screen.
Oh yeah.
Oh
wait, you
wait,
forgot to add that.
God freaking damn it! I forgot to.
Wait,
do
that's
this.
already the end of the first chapter.
Yeah, this is the end of the first chapter. Yep.
Really short.
I think it's just like very yeah.
Are you
Okay,
guys
I'm closing it again real quick.
not seeing it? I guess still.
I don't want.
All right, let
what's
me just pass by real quick so that the chat can see it. Girls kissing. I love you too, bestie.
Because it's so much worse.
This is that meme picture of the two people kissing. All right. And now we'll do the normal 3 for this one. And this looks very episodic. Girls kissing, girls
Oh.
alien fanfic, girls spacesuits, girls xenos species.
What in the
Girls
world?
Girls / alien dating.
What the?
I don't. I'm okay. Huh?
All right, who's gonna be this other person? The teacher.
Oh boy.
Hey, we ran out of people. Has to be Luli or Tater. Has to be one of you two.
Hey, not it.
Well, Lily.
Okay. As we all know, there are women of all colors, shapes, and sizes. And yes, technically speaking, every woman is beautiful in her own way. But I've run the simulations, done the math. Short, pale, and skinny women are the future.
Oh.
Behold.
Oh, the perfect woman. What?
the what?
Okay then.
Wow.
Um,
I did not expect that.
What?
Right, girls kissing, girl succubus, great summoning, good time with
I don't know.
I don't know.
Cycle.
That D there. That D is a mystery what could be there. Let's see. If it isn't my favorite mortal, pray tell what night of pleasure you have prepared for us this time. Is this
I'm
a
not looking.
dinosaur? This looks like a
Wait,
dinosaur.
did the last Google search just say locks on sale?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Tater, this is you. You're the last person, the last chapter. Go ahead, man.
I got some wine coolers, Cool Ranch taquitos, and watching The Mummy on Blu-ray. Do you want to hang out?
With Brenda Fraser, right?
Of course.
Thank God.
Yay, wholesomeness.
And we're done. At least the last one was very wholesome. The last two. I mean, the second one was weird.
The first one was like 0 to 100.
The first one was 0 to 100. Wait. Before
Oh wait, can you go back to like the episode list from like like chapter 1 to chapter 2?
Wait, you want to see chapter 1 and chapter 2? Is that what you're saying?
No, just on the list, just on the list.
Okay.
How many people went from the first, so 2,400, then go to chapter 2? How many people went to the next chapter after that?
Well, a lot
Okay,
of
only
people still.
300.
2,100.
Okay.
But like,
I guess I'm simply in the minority then.
Hey,
I think so.
Tater, you may not know this, but most of the readers on Webtoons are women.
Yes, I know.
And
As
women,
with all the
and women, for some reason, I don't know why, like, I don't understand it either. They really like seeing girls kissing for some reason. I don't know.
my
I
brother.
don't.
I don't understand
My
Oh,
it.
brother. My brother, most of the webtoon originals is just gay comics.
Exactly. This is it's kind of a nice change of pace. It's not just gay men. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
They really like seeing. I don't know why. I don't know. The logic doesn't make sense to my male brain, but I gotta
I don't know, what
accept
would
how
you
things
rather?
go.
What would you rather read,
I-
gay men or like lesbians?
Neither
Like, I
really.
wouldn't
Neither.
name-
I want to see.
Neither.
I want to see two buff men punching each other.
No,
Okay,
I
get it.
prefer this. I prefer this. Like it's either jail or prison. I'll take jail.
All right.
Like no hate to the actual comic. It's just yeah.
All right. So let's
It
talk
makes me
art. The
feel-
art style was actually very. I think it was very like neat, cute.
I like it.
We actually read another comic from the same author like a while back, and their other comic is actually really
Really?
funny. It was like about like a demon that like a person that was summoning a demon because he needed a rent buddy to like help pay rent.
Oh, I thought it was about guys kissing.
Guys kissing the other comic.
I mean, was it too
Yeah.
It,
close?
it would have been on theme, I will admit that, but no. Oh, don't remind me again, Evan. The demon, the hole in the demon's neck. I don't get me started again, or else we won't be here till tomorrow.
What in the world?
Don't
Oh,
talk
I remember
about
that.
it. Don't
Okay,
don't
I
get
think I'm
back.
okay. I think I'm okay.
Don't get back at it, or else I'll just it will rekindle my annoyance in not
I don't-
knowing what if it was a mouth or if it was just a spot in his neck because it made no sense.
Yeah, I don't think I want to ruin my night, so I think we can proceed.
All right, so the art style is I think it was very cute. What about you guys?
I love it. It's very nice.
Very nice, and it didn't get too steamy.
I
Well-
wouldn't say that, but like okay, whatever.
No,
floats
because
your boat,
like,
man.
hey, they could have done a lot worse instead of just showing the end of it on them both in bed. I've seen what they do on Webtoons, and on Webtoons, when they want to show stuff, they could get weird. That's all I'm
It
saying.
can
Okay.
be weird, but
Hey, I'm
Webtoons,
just
like,
gonna-
filter.
I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant here, okay? So I'm with my comic making. I'm constantly asking my other comic making friends, and it's like, what can I add or not? Like, can I add smoking? Can I add drugs? Can I add this and that? And like, just don't make it that much, and it should be fine. As for canvas, it's kind of what's it called? Very restrictive that they would say since they don't have that much control. But then I see stuff like this, and then like, okay, I guess I can do whatever I want then.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Webtoon is
is it?
very strict and very fair with the way that they enforce their laws on Webtoons. Definitely.
Definitely.
That's
You know,
Mhm.
yeah. I don't know how much you can really do about Webtoons filters.
yeah. Webtoons
I mean, I know
filters
some
are.
people just go to other websites, like the
Yeah,
one.
that's
where
why a
I-
lot of people say they go to Global Comics because they at least they seem to be more fair there.
Well, I mean, I don't think the webtoon not the comic on Global Comics that we read. I don't know if Webtoon would like that very much.
Oh, definitely
It was
not. Not with
probably Not with all- I think.
like openly having drugs and cussing every doing the no words.
I don't. I think it was fun. I like reading comics with swear words because I'm definitely very edgy.
Yeah, I'm a cool guy. I'm very edgy and cool. No, I don't
I'm
care.
so
I don't care
mature.
either, but I'm saying that kind of comic would never fly on Webtoon, not with how
I know.
their things go. But it was
Yeah, I
enjoyable.
wouldn't.
And this one, the art. All right, back on topic, guys. I know we're all neurodivergent here and we can't focus. Our ADD acts up every other minute, but we must focus, brothers. We must stay focused.
I don't want to focus.
All right, we
No.
talked about the art and we thought was good. Now, this one is like I'd say story-wise, this was very similar to the pixel art one.
Do
It's like
not
a
compare
simple,
this to Sweet
it's
Lad.
a simple
Yeah,
story.
it's like a 4-panel comedy comic,
It's,
so
yeah, there's like this one
Okay.
at least, there were some funny punchlines in it at least. You could tell it was supposed to be haha funny.
Yeah.
That alien thing in episode 2 really took me for a turn. Actually got a chuckle out of me. It's like white women are the future. Behold, it's an alien. So anyway, and from the final one, recommendations. Would you
I have a
would
few
you
people
read this one and
Probably not.
recommend it? And Tater, be honest. I will know if
Okay.
you're lying.
no.
Am I supposed to talk first, or can the other two talk first?
All right, let's the other two talk first. Let's get you emotionally ready to say your opinion on this.
I think I'm technically a part of the target demographic for this, or at least I know younger me would have like ate this up, but I know there's a lot of people out there who kind of enjoy this sort of cutesy LGBTQ romance thing. So it's like I'd recommend it to some of my friends. But for me personally, it's not what I usually read though. I'm more story based, but I can see the appeal.
All right, Fexi, your opinion.
That was my opinion.
Oh wait. Oh, Luli then. Sorry. Your
Um,
voice is mixed up in
that's
my
all
mind
I
for a
can say
second.
is
Sorry.
it's just probably not.
All right, and I'll say my opinion as well to give Tater some time. I'll also say this is not really my cup of tea kind of comic. I'm not really into the romancy, especially not the boys kissing or the girls kissing kind of thing. So it's like getting further and further from the light of God for me, which is just two dudes punching each other until one of them falls down. That's where my jam's at. Two dudes punching each other.
I don't know.
But
As I've gotten older,
but I will say as
Done.
well. I'll say just like Vexy, if I know somebody that's into that kind of stuff, I'll recommend. Hey, there's this comic I've heard about. Maybe you'll enjoy it. I'm not
no,
gonna.
as I've gotten older, it's like I used to be really into comics like that, and then I got like older, and now I'm like, not my thing anymore.
All right, Tater. Everyone said their opinions. Now only is left for you.
All right, this one might be a little bit long to explain. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I would say that this piece of media right here, uh, I don't think I would personally read this stuff, as this is not really my kind of thing. Although I am kind of into like the romance genre a bit, but also this and that kind of thing. I'm like the little bit of this, little bit of that genre guy. I like a bit of action, slice life, romance, all that stuff in my comics.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I would say that no, I would not really read this that much because it's just not my kind of thing. And because I don't know, maybe it's just that like maybe I'm secretly homophobic. I don't get it. Maybe. Like I don't really understand this kind of stuff. I'm like the most straightest guy you'll ever meet ever. And that's it. Thank you for having me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thanks for my TED Talk. All right,
No.
guys. You heard it here
No, yeah.
first. He's definitely not gay.
No,
and
yeah,
not and
I'm
not
kinda-
homophobic, as far as he knows.
No. No, I think I get that though. I feel like it's like this specific kind of comic. I've seen a lot of others like it. It's like one of those things where I feel like most of the people who read it, yeah, usually only enjoy it if they're like queer. Not to say that if you're not queer, you can't enjoy it, but I'm like, I feel like it's just a very specific kind of like romance thing I see within the community. So it's like, yeah, I get that. It's like
This
it's
is
niche.
this is what I call an anchovies comic. It's an acquired taste. Some people like it, some people don't like it. If it's your thing,
Yeah.
great. If it's not your thing, don't hate the people that like it. Except for the people that like pineapple in their pizza. Those people have to be burned and the steak. Because
I agree.
fruit was never meant to be put on top of cheese, people. What are you
Jade,
doing with your
alright,
life?
come here.
Sorry for
Jade,
liking pineapple
Jade,
on
come
my
here.
pizza.
Jade, come here.
I will
I'm
not
putting up my
shut up. I will
boxing gloves.
not be silenced.
here. Dude, the pineapple on the pizza makes the pizza like it infuses the sweetness. It makes the pizza itself sweeter. You can
Oh my
remove the
gosh.
pineapple itself like
I don't
after.
I'm
want my
sorry.
pizza
I'm
sweet.
sorry, little one. Pulls out Glock.
I don't like
I
maybe
want
it's
my
because
pizza
like
to be like
my Asian my Asian tongue wants the sweetness in my mouth. That's just how we are. But like pineapple on pizza is just built different. I'm sorry if you
Western,
can't handle the truth.
Western brethren, we must pick up our pitchforks. Our crusade has begun.
I'm sorry,
So,
but
Hey,
even
I'm
our
American.
spaghetti
I
sauce
also
is
like
sugary.
pineapple on
groceries
pizza.
to your house.
Wait, what? What did you say, Lily?
I
I'm
said I'm
sending
American. I
50,000
also like
cockroaches to your
pineapple on
house
pizza.
in this instant. I'm ordering them on Amazon.
What the fuck? Why would you do such a thing?
20 billion.
What is so wrong with pineapple on pizza?
It's a fruit. You don't put
I
fruits
know
on
it's a fruit. I
cheese.
just don't think
It's
the sweet- I think
delicious.
sweetness
You
fits.
Have you
guys-
ever heard
you
of like
guys-
a breadboard?
You
Like,
guys are insane. You need to be put in a
There's, like,
insane
you put-
asylum. We're going
Wait,
to
you
do
know, like,
shock
those
therapy.
checkpoints?
We will make you better. We'll do shock therapy.
Bro, I'm clipping this and
the
putting it out of
logo?
context, so you'll sound racist.
We'll do it then.
All right.
I don't
hold on.
care. I will get you guys and zap the pineapple out of your brains from pizzas. So guys,
Like-
this is where we end tonight's stream. I hope you had fun as much as we had enjoyed reading these silly little comics, or as much fun as I had teasing Tater a little bit.
A little
Bro.
bit, yes.
Just a little bit, not that
A
much.
tiny little bit.
It's a tiny much.
Also,
I think
to
it's
whoever
called
said
harassment,
the
bro.
childhood friend complex is their favorite webtoon, I see you.
Wait,
that's me.
who said that? Who said that?
It's you? Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
What? the-
Bro, read the name of the person.
Wait, that is
That's
you.
just me.
What?
It's all
Yeah, that's
blurry.
me. Okay, what were you saying about my favorite comic?
I see you.
I see, you see, we
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah, I also see you right
Question.
now.
Question. Did you read it on webtoon?
Yes.
Or
I also
have
read
you
it
seen
out
the
of
full
webtoon.
version?
I've seen the full version. I've seen it all.
I've only read one comic where I had to read it off webtoon, and it was not a good experience. It's scared. I think I low key got a little scarred from that one.
Yeah.
I think you should
That's
read
fair.
the one
Don't-
that.
Yeah, don't read that one off of webtoon if that's
No, you
honestly,
should
just
if you're
don't read
into
that
it.
probably.
No, you should read it. I wholeheartedly agree.
anytime you're on like a social media and like you're in like or if you're like in a subreddit that's like webtoon and they're like talking about comics and you don't see them on webtoon, don't look them up.
Yeah.
Don't look them up if they're not on webtoon, but they're like a hot topic. Don't do it.
All right, guys. So we are ending the stream here today. I hope everyone had fun. And I hope you guys had fun too. All right. and
Yes.
No, I
All right.
hated it.
Make sure to, subscribe to the channel. Let's do the YouTube thing. Subscribe to
Yeah,
the channel.
99.9% of you aren't subscribed.
99% of you aren't subscribed. We can
Today's
see you
sponsor is
there.
Raid Shadow Legends.
And if you're enjoying us, at least you have you have the notifications when we go live because it's every Saturday night. Who knew? So anyway,
Yes.
be sure to be here with us next Saturday where we'll talk about new comics and do new funny voices. So good night, everyone.
Good
Bye.
afternoon.
Good afternoon and good morning from Tater.
Go to bed.
Dude, it's 11 here. It's
All
11
right.
a.m.
All right, guys.
Oh,
Bye.
wait, yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.